Hello, everybody. It's going to take me just a minute to make sure I'm live in the right place. And then we will chat, and I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to share some fun things happening. So let me just make sure. I actually could use my phone. My iPad is charging. Oops, that's not what I want. So say hello if you are hopping on here. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'm not live anymore. So I'm gonna put this over onto YouTube as soon as I'm done here. So currently I'm just live on Facebook. All right, so let me go to live chat so that I can see comments. Hi, Anna. Sorry about that. All right, so I have comments on here. So hello, everybody. It's been a little while since I went live on Facebook. I did a couple lives on YouTube over the last couple of weeks. I did a big craft room clean out where I was selling a lot of things. And then I think I did one other live. Oh, I did the Blessed to Craft projects for this month. I did that live. So you might have seen me live over there. And hi, Linda. I miss you, Linda. I feel like I have not connected with you in a while. So I thought I would jump on here and do a live because it has been absolutely bananas where I live. So I'm in California. I'm in the foothills of California, and it's just been crazy. So the last week and a half, the kids have been out of school because it's been snowing. We had snow where I live, which we never have snow here. Like, I mean, and I grew up here. So I can think of maybe one other time in my entire life where it snowed, and it literally was like a few flakes and then it was like back to rain. Last week it snowed for hours here. I was like, I don't even understand this. And the kids have been out of school like every day. We've been like, the night before at like 9 or 9:30 at night, we get the notice like school is canceled. So, and then today we were on a 2-hour delay. And then literally like 30 minutes ago, they canceled school because we had some low elevation snow that started to happen. And so we got a notice that was like, school is canceled. Like, and there are kids that are already at school. Like, they're like, if your kid is here, we'll watch them until you can come pick them up. But like buses are shut down. It is bananas. I just have never experienced anything like this. And we are preparing for the rain to come in this weekend. We're expected to get like 5 to 6 inches of rain here where I'm at. So I just, it's so crazy to be doing this. I never would have thought last week on Wednesday when school was canceled that literally an entire week later, we would still be out of school because of weather related issues. So if you're unfamiliar with, you probably are unfamiliar with where I live. Our county is spread out between like the elevation for where I live is like 1,000 feet, like right above 1,000 feet. But the highest elevation in our county is like 4,000 to 5,000. So our county is really unique in that like 10 minutes in every direction right now around me today is snowing. I could go 10 minutes in in 3 directions and it would be snowing. And then in one direction is like lower, way lower elevation, like flatland. So, but because I live up in the country, it's just crazy to me. And it's a little bit to get used to. So that's why sometimes school will be canceled. For us, it's like, it's fine. Andrew could go to school right now, would be totally fine. But up country, 10, 20 minutes up the road, people can't get out or people are spinning out it is just bananas. So because we've been dealing with that for the last week and it has been so unknown, it's like every day we're just waiting and we hear about what's happening for school. literally like the night before. The kids have been home. We've all been cooped up. We have a really small house. So like, it's just, we're on top of each other. So I have gotten like 0 things done. And, it's just been a little bit crazy, and you start to feel like, I don't know how people do it who like live in snow, like where it snows a lot. I always thought like, oh, I would love to live in those places, but you start to go kind of bananas, like when you're just cooped up in the house, for sure. So I did a few things last week. I did the craft room clean out. I thought like I would take last week while the kids were out of school, and like that's what I would do. And I would clean up my craft room, and I've been doing some things in here and doing some decorating and stuff. And then I thought like this week we would be back to normal, and I would like have everything up for like the 1st of March, and I haven't. So I wanted to come on and just give you guys a little bit of a crafty update, a little bit of a life update, share what's been happening. And then there's some things happening with Stampin' Up that I haven't even shared, because I haven't been working. I haven't been like doing the things. So I thought I would do that. I'm going to share my screen, and I'm just going to show you some of the stuff. And hi, Lynn. Some of the stuff, like I already have to apologize that some of it is sold out, but will probably be restocked. So I'm going to walk you through that. I also have not put up my Hello monthly with my host code and everything. So there's some changes that are happening with what I'm doing with Stampin' Up. I've been getting a few questions about this because it has been maybe not clear, but like it's been, you can probably see that there's some changes happening. So let's just talk about a few of the changes that I know for sure I'm making right now that I can just share with you. And then if you have questions, I'll answer them for sure. If not, you know, you can always leave a comment afterwards if I'm not live, or if you're over on YouTube and you have question or comment, you can leave those. So the first thing is I'm not shipping. I'm trying to move away from shipping anything from my home. So I want that to be a minimal situation. I will occasionally do a class, but it's going to be really, 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 really occasionally, because it is just too hard to ship. It is too expensive. Already, like I already get comments when I put something up to like a class, I'll put a class up, and I get comments about why am I charging so much for shipping? And the thing is that I always lose money on shipping. I am not good at calculating all of the things. I always go with priority shipping because it's a flat rate. But the things that you don't see, like the public doesn't see, is the PayPal fees and the fees like for postage. Like if I use USPS or I use stamps.com, there are fees involved in that I absorb. There are fees on PayPal every single time I send out an invoice. There are fees involved with those methods. And so it's very expensive to ship. That's just the bottom line. It's so expensive to ship. So to do that, and then the cost of shipping materials, I always ship my items. If I'm not doing priority, then I have special shipping products that I use, the clear bags that I use to bag everything up in. It is just an enormous expense. And so I really want to just get away from shipping anything from my house. I'm still doing Blessed to Craft, which is my monthly card making subscription like club. I love doing that. We make 3 cards every single month. You get a little bit of product to go along with your cards to make those. And there's an exclusive video. There is a PDF. I love doing that. That is more of I know how many people are signed up, so I can really plan for that instead of putting out a class and hoping that people will join. And then the last class that I did, I had 2 people that signed up for it. And honestly, it felt like a nightmare to have to like do all the prep and do the videos and package everything up for 2 people. It just becomes like not worth the time and effort that goes into it when I could be creating and just putting out content. So I'm trying to move away, all that to say, I'm trying to move away from shipping anything from my home. I will occasionally do a card class. If there is a stamp set that I just love, I will do a like one-off card class. I will continue to do Blessed to Craft because I love it. So if you love the card making and you want classes from me for card making, join Blessed to Craft. It's so helpful for my Stampin' Up business. And it's so helpful for me to just be able to plan on those things and know exactly what to prep, exactly what I'm doing. And that is something that I really enjoy doing. So I will continue to do that. Catalogs. So upcoming, the mini catalog that we're in, this is the last month for it. March is the last month. So the January, like spring catalog, we are now on a 4-month run of mini catalogs. So like the holiday catalog will only be 4 months. The spring catalog is 4 months. And then our annual catalog is a year long. The annual catalog is getting ready to come out. I'm not shipping catalogs anymore. So if you are a customer that has ordered from me every single month, I will still send you a catalog because you're ordering from me every single month. I used to do like, if you've ordered from me in the last 6 months, I will send you a catalog. Again, the shipping cost, I mean, when I ship catalogs, it's over $1,000 where I'm buying the catalogs, I'm packaging them, I'm writing letters, I'm shipping them. I have to pay shipping from Stampin' Up. When I buy catalogs, I buy the catalog, then I have to pay Stampin' Up to ship them to me. Then I pay to ship them out to my customers. So it's a huge cost. It just is. It used to be okay for me to do this because the volume of people, the volume of customers I had, my Stampin' Up sales, it was decent. I don't have a lot of people that are ordering from me now. So my policy going forward with the annual catalog will be, well, with all catalogs. If you're a part of Blessed to Craft and you are getting my crafty kit every single month, I will include a catalog. That's super easy for me to do. But I'm not shipping out random catalogs. If you ordered from me 4 months ago, I'm not sending a catalog. I tracked it last year. I did a whole spreadsheet and tracked every catalog I sent out. I sent out over 150 catalogs. And out of those catalogs I sent out, I received 9 orders. And so that was heartbreaking to do all of the work, send out all the catalogs, and then I got 9 orders. And so it's just crazy. And so I'm not doing catalogs anymore. If you're a part of Blessed to Craft or you're ordering from me monthly, I have a handful of customers that order every single month, and I am happy to send you a catalog because you're doing that every single month. And if you are a customer that is shopping around to get the best deal from other demonstrators, I don't have a problem with that. I think that is totally okay to do. But then the other demonstrators that are providing more free stuff to customers, they can provide catalogs too, because they're getting more orders. And that's just kind of how it goes. And this kind of business, like with Stampin' Up or anything like that, I understand shopping around to get the best deal. And there are demonstrators that are way higher than me that get way more volume of orders, and they're making way more money than me. And so they can provide way more free stuff. And I can't compete anymore. I just cannot keep up with, it's like keeping up with the Joneses. I feel like the last 2 years, I've just been on a hamster wheel of like trying to keep up with these big time demonstrators that provide so much free stuff. And I get wanting to get all the free stuff. And I get it, as a consumer, I totally shop around for the best deal. But I just can't do it anymore. So I'm just pulling away from shipping anything. You can always purchase a catalog directly from Stampin' Up. I will always provide the item number so that you can put that on an order. And if you purchase a catalog, I will send you a set of rhinestones. The annual catalog is $5 and a set of basic rhinestones is $5. So I am so happy to send you a set of rhinestones and a thank you card for getting your own catalog. That doesn't cost me anything for shipping. It's like a stamp, and that's totally doable. So I hope that you guys will understand that. And I'm trying to be totally transparent and just help you to understand where I'm coming from. My sales for Stampin' Up have plummeted in the last 2 years, and I'm working outside the home now. So I am having to do things outside of Stampin' Up to provide income for my family. And with that, it just does not allow as much time to keep up with the Joneses, to follow all the demonstrators and figure out what they're giving away and try to outdo them and try to, find ways to do all of that. It's not working anymore. And it's stealing the joy of my creativity. And my number one goal is to create and share. That's why I started doing this. It was never for a business. It was never for the money aspect of it. I just wanted friends to craft with. And I lived in a place where I didn't have anyone. I got married and I moved away from all my friends. And it was, YouTube launched and social media was starting to happen. And, any old schoolers from like the Cricut, like message board, like when you had a Cricut machine and you would leave messages on the message board and, you could share your creations. And that's why I started. And so I just want to be back to a place where I can create and share with you. And so that is going to come with just pulling back some of the things that I do. So that is the shipping portion of it. I will still continue to do my club, my subscription, where you can get those cards every month. And if you are a part of that, I will provide a catalog for you because you are monthly getting product from me. And then if you are a current customer ordering with me every single month, I will send you a catalog. I have no problem with that. If you are ordering from me once in a while, you can you can get a catalog in your order, or if you're getting orders from other demonstrators, which I just want to clarify, I have no issue with. I think it's totally fine for people to shop around. I know that's not a popular opinion, but it's totally fine with me. And if you're getting a catalog from another demonstrator, that's awesome. So that is with the catalogs. There is some really fun stuff coming up in the annual catalog. We are having a color refresh. So I don't know if that information is being shared by other demonstrators, but there is a color refresh coming. So some of our main colors are going to retire. Some old colors are coming back. And then of course, we also have new in colors. So we have 5 new in colors that will be coming. If you don't have your current in colors, I'll show you which ones those are when I share my screen. If you don't have the current in colors that are going to be retiring, if you don't have the markers, the ink pads, and the re-inkers, now's the time to get that. I'm telling you right now, they're going to sell out if they have not already sold out. They do every time. And we're on an earlier, with our catalogs coming out, this usually doesn't happen until April. It's happening now earlier. So just so you know, let's see. I'm just catching up on comments. Oh, Linda says she's been without a furnace for 3 days and now our temperatures are in the low 60s. Oh my goodness, Linda, stay warm. We, luckily enough for us, we have a wood stove, and I know not a lot of people have wood stoves anymore, but our heat for our house, we only have a wood stove. And I was talking to some people who live up country last week. I went and got my nails done. There was a break in the weather, and one of the gals that was there, she was like out doing the same thing, getting her nails done, going to the grocery store, like getting supplies. Her husband was out getting supplies. And she said she had a wood stove, and she said that they did some renovations and almost took it out, but they're glad they didn't because of that. Like when you don't have heat, and I know if you lose power, it's crazy. So stay under blankets, Linda, or come to my house, come on over and we'll have coffee and sit by the fireplace. Hey, Iona. April is the last month, but they sell out. They sell out way early, Iona, like way early. Even though the catalog goes to the end of April, things sell out. Lynn says, I feel for you. I'm a hobby demo only, and I like it that way. Yeah, there's definitely perks to just being a hobby demo for sure. Hey, Mary. Mary's watching. Hey, Mary. I miss you too, Mary. haven't seen you in forever and haven't done anything crafty recently and seen you pop up. So hey, Mary, that would be awesome, Linda. So that is kind of what is happening with me. The other thing that you're going to see is me start to use other other product other than Stampin' Up. So I was going to let me grab the cards that I have. Where are they? Here. Oh my, let me grab these. Where are the actual cards? Here they are. Okay, let me grab this and show this to you. So I am going to start using other product other than Stampin' Up product, just because basically I want to. Just basically because I want to. I've always used other product other than Stampin' Up product. If you follow my memory keeping, you know that I do this a lot. I use you know, like other pattern paper. I'm getting ready to make some fun stuff with this paper here. I use other stamp sets. I've always done that. That is nothing new. What is new is I am going to be mixing Stampin' Up product with some of my, like my Blessed to Craft club, my card club. This month we're using this stamp set. It is the Love Cats, but when I saw this stamp set, it's kind of like a Valentine's Day set. Hi there, Valentine. I love hanging out with you. When I saw this stamp set back in December when I bought it, I wanted to make birthday cards with this, and I wanted to pair it with birthday sentiments. And Stampin' Up didn't have a birthday set that I really liked. Like I wanted some really bold birthday sentiments. And I saw this stamp set from Catherine Pooler, and it's just a birthday set. It says, hooray for your birthday, toss some confetti in the air and celebrate. Today is special for you. Like I just loved it. It was like this really bold sentiment, like bold birthday sentiment. And so I created these cards using both. So using both the cat set and the birthday set. So this is something that I am going to be doing. If there are other stamp sets that I want to use that go with Stampin' Up product, then I'm going to do that. And so like this month here, you can get these cards, the Blessed to Craft cards. You can sign up for either and get it for $35, and that's when you sign up to get it every month. You can cancel anytime. So you can sign up and get Blessed to Craft monthly, and then you will get a quarter pack of this paper. You get all the pieces to make the cards, exclusive video, and an exclusive PDF to make these. And then I also will sometimes, like on these cards, there's some sequins that are not Stampin' Up. I include that in your kit so you can make them. So you can do that and do $35 a month. You can try it out for 1 month and do $40 a month to be able to just try it out. And then you get it for 1 month and see. You get all the same stuff. So this is a perfect example of just using both of these products together. So everybody has birthday stamps sitting around, I feel like, in our stash. So if you wanted to use something from your stash, you totally could do that. So that's the other thing that I am planning on doing, is you're going to see that more. And it has nothing to do with not liking Stampin' Up product. It just, I'm a crafter and I love crafting. And Stampin' Up is not the only crafting company out there. And for a long time, as somebody who does this as a business, you know, you're told only use Stampin' Up product because that's the product people can buy from you. And you will be successful if you only use Stampin' Up product, and then people will buy the product and then you'll be fine. And that is good advice. And that is something you can do, but people aren't buying Stampin' Up product for me anyways. So just using Stampin' Up product isn't working for my card making. So that is the other change you will see. I saw a couple of comments, so let me just oh, hey, Jennifer. Jennifer says, I love combining Stampin' Up with other companies. First of all, I love Stampin' Up in that the colors often match other companies' stuff really well. That's something I've always loved about Stampin' Up. But I agree with you, Jennifer. I love doing that too. Jennifer said, you, Robin, and Wendy got me hooked on Cricut and ink that matches paper. That's why I joined Stampin' Up. That's why I started buying Stampin' Up products. That's, you know, that was the hook for me, is I love everything that matches. That and Bermuda Bay, the color. Listen, the color refresh is coming, and if they take away Bermuda Bay, I will lose my ever-loving mind if Bermuda Bay goes away. When I first joined Stampin' Up, when I became a demonstrator, Bermuda Bay had already gone away. Like, they didn't have it in their lineup. And during our last color refresh, it came back, and my heart was so happy. So if it goes away, oh, I'm gonna lose my mind. Hey, Julie, thanks for watching. I love connecting with you guys again. It's been so long since I did this. Linda said, I travel to Richmond, California quite a bit, and I always think of going your way and visiting you, but we are always on a time limit. I know how that feels, Linda. I know. We used to live 4 hours away, and we would travel through here to go to Fallon in Nevada to see my grandparents. And it was always so stressful passing through here because I had so many friends and family, and it always felt like I never had enough time. But just so you know, Linda, you are always welcome. Even if it is the last minute, you send me a text and say, I am passing through and I want to have lunch. I will take you to lunch. I'll make some cards. Like, I'll be like, come on by. I got the ink pads out. Like, let's have a cup of coffee and make a card. You're always welcome, Linda. Mary said, good to see you. You do what you have to do. You're doing a great job. Thank you, Mary. Mary was one of the ladies I met when I used to do in-person card classes, which I totally miss doing that too. Yeah, so those are some things that I'm just trying to make the changes so that I can keep doing this, because my heart is just to create and share with you guys. That is the thing that I want to do more than anything, is create crafty projects and share them with you. So I'm just trying to make some changes so I can continue to do that. The other thing is if you follow me for memory keeping, I do have a monthly membership that is $15 a month. It's $14.99, so about $15 a month. I know a lot of creators are doing like Patreon or YouTube memberships, or those kind of things, are doing memberships like on Teachable. I do that on my own website because Patreon, YouTube, I know YouTube takes 30% of your revenue. I don't know what it is for Patreon because I've not done that. But I know that those are like elements or aspects where you can support a creator that you see. I have one Patreon that I follow, and I just want to support her. Sometimes I don't even tune into like the content she's providing. I don't have time, but I just want to support her so she can keep doing this. My membership, Life Simply Documented, focuses all on memory keeping. And I do 2 exclusive memory keeping projects a week. And then we have a workshop that I do. This month is this paper here. I'm using this paper, and I create 2 double-sided layouts. I show you how to do that. There's a process video, there's a PDF. I have a whole website where all of the content is organized, and it's $14.99 a month. If you just want to support, like if you're just like, how could I support a creator? You can always do their Patreon. For me, it's my membership that's right on my website. I did that for 2 reasons. I didn't want YouTube or Patreon to take the profit, not the profit, but what is being sent to me as somebody who is like supporting me. If they're sending me $15 a month to support me, I want them to know that that is going to support me, not another company taking 30% of that. So that was the first thing, is I just felt like YouTube membership, like when you do a YouTube membership, I think it's like 40% that the content creator doesn't get. It's some high amount that's crazy. So I also wanted to be able to control the content on my own website. So I pay for hosting, I pay for a URL, I pay for the website to be maintained, so that if YouTube crashes, if Facebook crashes, if Teachable crashes, like all of my content is there within my control, and nobody else controls that. Like nobody else is in charge of my content, and I can make sure. So I have a website, you log in, you have your own login, all of that. So I will leave all the information in the YouTube description. It's always there. And then also in this Facebook. So if you're ever just like, how can I support you? You can always do that. And then I also provide content for you guys for doing that. It's not just something you're supporting without any benefit to you. There's a ton of benefit in that membership. I also love memory keeping. So I love helping you memory keep, like, and do all the things with memory keeping. So that is my passion, is to help you with your memory keeping projects. So that is always an option as well. All right, we have covered a lot. Hey, Vicky. Okay, so I'm glad you asked, Linda, because this is a whole situation that's happening with Stampin' Up, the host code. Okay, I'm not providing any more ordering specials, because what has happened is Stampin' Up has told us that we can no longer add a host code. If you forget to use the host code, I cannot call Stampin' Up and ask them to add that host code to your order. They have said there's no more, there's too many demonstrators calling. I have to physically call Stampin' Up and say, here's the order number, here's the host code, can you add it? I don't mind doing that because I like to provide the best customer service I can. And I feel like sometimes you forget. Sometimes it's hard to find the host code. I try to add it to the front of my website, and then I try to make sure I add it on Facebook, and then like in the YouTube description. But sometimes it's hard to find that. Now, several of you will reach out and text me and be like, oh, I can't find the host code. What is it? And I can get back to you and share it with you. But then there's sometimes that you forget, and I don't mind calling Stampin' Up because I feel like it's part of my customer service to my customers. Stampin' Up is getting angry about it, and they have said, you can't do that anymore. So I'm not going to provide an ordering special. What I am going to start doing is sending packages to customers who are ordering from me. If you use the host code, great. If you don't, all the things that I send out as an ordering special is because you're using the host code and I'm getting free product. So I use that free product from all the orders of the month. I get whatever that ordering special is, and then I pay to have it shipped to me. I package it up, I send it out to you. Okay, so you can already see, like, I'm shipping stuff, I'm waiting. There's sometimes that I get behind. I was behind on ordering specials from November. I just sent out huge customer packages for people who had ordered and used the host code from like ordering specials from November. So again, to alleviate the stress for me, I'm not using a host code. I will post a host code. If you want to use a host code, by all means do so. I will post it. If you forget to use it, it's fine. It's not a big deal. And then every couple weeks, every couple months, I will put together customer packages. Like if I have a catalog that's coming up, like say the annual catalog, I'm going to wait a month or so. I'll get the catalogs. When I send you your catalog, because you're ordering from me monthly, I'll include some extra goodies in that I've received, but I'm just not going to worry about it anymore. So it alleviates the stress from all angles. If you don't want to use a host code, you don't have to. If I have extra product that I've received for free that I can make up for customer packages when I'm sending out catalogs, I'll do that. And then I think it's just a win-win for everybody and less stressful. So that's the host code situation. Stampin' Up has just put a kibosh on it. And so I just, instead of complaining to Stampin' Up or getting upset with what Stampin' Up is doing, I just roll with the punches. And I can't control what Stampin' Up does. I can only control what I do and what I give to my customers, and the customer service that I provide and the things that I provide for you guys is on me. And there's a whole bunch of things that Stampin' Up does that makes me really angry because I'm the face of Stampin' Up. But I've just learned over the years, I can't control what they do. They're going to make their decisions. I want them to stay in business. I want them to do the very best best thing for their business that they can so that they stay open. And so I just will do the very best that I can for those that are ordering from me and what I can provide. Vicky said you need to do what works best for you. For sure, for sure. Iona said scrapbooking is why I joined your team. Yeah, for sure. And that is where my heart is in memory keeping and scrapbooking. So you will for sure see more of that. I think you guys already are seeing more of that. Okay, so I think that covers like all of the housekeeping things. So now let me share my screen and let's look at what is happening with Stampin' Up. Share, how do I share? Advanced sharing options. Can I not share my screen now? Oh, here we go. Okay. Here we are. Okay, so I'm at the Stampin' Up website. I'm just going to move some things around here. I'm going to give it a minute to catch up. Here we are. Hello, everybody. We're sharing the screen. Okay. And then I'm going to put me down here. So I'm here on the Stampin' Up website, and the first thing I want to chat about is the online exclusives. So this is and I don't love the way they have it laid out on the website. I'm just going to tell you that. But again, so I'm not in control of the website. Because we are doing catalogs differently now, and they're only a 4-month stretch. So like the spring catalog ends at the end of April, and we're only in this 4-month period. Stampin' Up is doing online exclusives. So this is product that is online only. You're not going to find it in a catalog. Like it's never going to be in a catalog. It's never going to be in a publication. Stampin' Up has also let us know that they are not creating flyers for this product because things can sell out. So the idea is it's only online. When it sells out, sometimes it'll come back, sometimes it won't. And there's not really any way for us to know that. They're not, it's not like they're giving a list to demonstrators that say, when these items sell out, they're not coming back. Their communication is not great about this. In fact, there's an item that is already sold out that I tried to get clarification of if it's coming back because I missed it and I want to get it. And the communication that I got back was not even very clear. So I'm going to apologize for Stampin' Up not being clear, but also I'm going to say I'm really happy that Stampin' Up is doing this. I get really tired of things selling out in the catalogs. I just bought in December, I bought the Shamrock punch and the stamp set because I wanted to do a class, and it sold out last month in February. It sold out. It's not coming back. Like it is not coming back. It's done. It's over. And so A, I never got to do a class with that. B, I have product now that I bought for a class to be able to like recoup my money on that I can't. So for a long time now, I have been annoyed with Stampin' Up's catalog situation and the back order situation and things selling out. I feel like having an online category, I feel like that opens up more opportunities. So I'm glad they're doing this. It's not perfect. It's not a perfect situation. It is the first time that Stampin' Up is doing this. So there's going to be some bugs to work out, but I'm ecstatic about it. And I want to be able to share it with you guys. And I make all my own marketing material anyways. I don't depend on Stampin' Up for their flyers or for their information. I do that all myself. So I don't care that they're not making flyers, but they're not making them because they're like, things could sell out and then the flyers aren't going to be accurate. So we're not doing it. So that is this court category, the online exclusives. Now, when you go in here, I'm going to start scrolling through some product and we're going to start talking about it. You're also going to see the online exclusive kits. And I'm going to talk about one of the kits after we talk about this. I'm going to talk about that. So it's like in this category, when you go to the website, it's literally everything that is online only. So that includes kits and then this new category of product. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Elizabeth. So here is a couple things right away. Right away with like this punch here, the tropical leaf punch and the tropical leaf stamp set. This is the French one, but there is like, there's a bundle that is French. Where is the stamp set? That is, okay, so here's the English one. So like right away, that's exclusive product. When you click on these, you will be able to see photos of, again, this is the French one, but you will be able to see photos of the product. Like samples is what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry, I'm getting texts from people about the weather situation. So, here is a card done with these borders right here. They're beautiful, right? Here is the rhino set, and then there's bundles as well. So like this is another beautiful set. Now they also Stampin' Up! Is not, this isn't a pre-order situation. There's a few things that they allowed us to pre-order, but we didn't know what was coming. We basically woke up on March 1st to the online exclusive selection. And again, I would have preferred to have all this information out to everybody on March 1st, but I just have been dealing with crazy, bizarre weather situations. Here's some dies, so you can see. I love that heart. I really love that heart. That heart die. This is gold and silver. It's a combo pack. And it's trim. This is the one that everybody is freaking out about, and it is beautiful. It is currently unavailable. So this is the French one. I probably should, you know what I should do is go over here to filters and just filter out the English so that we're just looking at the English items. That's better. Okay, so this bundle right here, it's on low inventory right now. So if you want to purchase this, you need to purchase it right now because it's on low inventory. Here's some samples of, okay, I guess that's the last sample. The stamp set is really beautiful. I love the sentiments. So here is my understanding. If it says, I'm trying to find something that says, okay, so this right here, this collection with the paper and the stamp set and the these embellishments right here, my understanding, if it says currently unavailable, it's coming back. That's my understanding. That is the information I have received from Stampin' Up. If it says sold out, it means it's not coming back. Listen, that's conflicting information. Like, I don't know that that's real information. That's what I received from Stampin' Up, but other people have received different information. So I'm just going to tell you what I've received from Stampin' Up. If it says currently unavailable, like the thing that I missed is it's not even listed now. So maybe it's not coming back. I missed, there was a punch that was a 1 3/4 inch punch. I missed that punch. When I looked on the website yesterday, it said currently unavailable. So I was like, okay, it's probably coming back. I can grab it. However, now it's not even listed on the website. So I don't know, maybe it's not coming back, which will be a bummer. So there is some, and I don't even see the paper only. So in this sweet collection, this paper is not even listed anymore. So I don't know if it's coming back now or not. I thought it was, but I could be wrong. So my understanding is if it says currently unavailable, it will be back. That is, we haven't seen that yet. This bundle here, it says low inventory. If you want it, I would get it. I would get it right away. This is the Rhino bundle. So here's some samples that are beautiful, right? This isn't, this isn't one that I wanted, the Rhino bundle. I really wanted that punch. I like the leaf one, and then I do like this one here. I think I would just want the stamp set. I don't think I want the dies to go with it. And then there's these classic letters. So that is the online. So you can see there's some product here that is actual product. The stamp sets, the dies. Then also in this category, because it's just like they dumped everything into what is online, which I really dislike. I really wish they would keep the kits out of here, but these are kits that are exclusive to Stampin' Up! Online. They're not in a catalog. They're not in, and they won't be featured in any publication. I love these kits. I've gotten several of them. I did this one in my club a couple months ago. It was really fun to do more masculine cards. And then the one I did this one last summer. I still have this product and I still have been putting this together. I just haven't really been sharing it. There hasn't been room to share it anymore. I loved this kit, this robot kit. I really loved this one here. This one was really fun to put together. It has a stamp set and then all the things you need. And then the kit I just got that I'm waiting, it is on its way to me. Oh, I did this one too. This one was fun. It had this stamp set in it. And then these were the cards. These were really fun cards to make. So these are the online kit exclusive. I did this kit. I have this one. This one was fun. I used it as the frame. And I didn't use it as like a magnetic board situation. I used it for something different, but that was fun to use. I have that one. I'm trying to find the kit that this one. I just got this one. I'm waiting for it to get here. And I plan on using a different stamp set with it. So this is the stamp set it comes with. And then these are the cards. They're so, so beautiful. I plan on using a different stamp set with it. It's on its way to me. I just ordered it. It might not have even shipped. So that is a kit that I just got. So when you come up here on the website, you can go to menu, and then right up here is kits. And you can see all of the different kits. I also just got this one. I'm going to do it this summer for my living room. These are like the perfect colors for my living room decor. And I love having paper, like crafty paper decor things. I have a whole bunch of things that I've done over the years that then I display. It's just one of my favorite things to do. But here are all of the kits. This is a birthday or a card organizer. I almost said organization or organizer. So that one's fun. So that is the kits, and they are always listed here. I've done several of them. I really like them. They are a really great price. And then the online exclusives, I think, are under specials. No. Well, maybe that is then just listed at the top here. So like you can see here, online exclusives, you click on that. And then you can click on the different product. I really like this leaf one. I really like, this is really pretty with the butterfly and then the embossed love you lots. Again, this is French because I messed up my selection. But so that is the online exclusives and the kits. So the last thing I want to share about is the in colors. So every year this happens with the in colors. So the ones that are retiring this year are these right here. Unless any of these colors come back in the color refresh, which I don't know which colors are coming and which ones are leaving. I won't know that till the end of the month. These are the ones that are retiring. So polished pink, pale papaya, evening evergreen, which I am actually really sad to see evening evergreen go away. I will continue to use it. That's the other thing that I'm just making a change with, is I'm not getting rid of product I love. I'm not getting rid of my ink pads. I will keep these colors and I will use them. The only one I'm getting rid of is this one right here. I just don't like it. I've never used it. So I will like get rid of that one. But like the rest of these I use and I'm going to keep. Soft succulent, and then this one here, which I can never say properly. These are the ones that are going away. So if you do not have these colors and you want them, you need to pick them up. They will retire fast. They will sell out. They retire at the end of April, or oh, I took that down. They retire. Yeah, I'm thinking the end of April is the last time, will be the last chance you can get them, but they sell out fast. Every year I have somebody who emails me that says, I needed the cardstock. I needed a re-inker. I didn't have that ink pad and I need it. And it's sold out. Once they sell out, they're gone. You can get them on eBay, but they're going to be expensive. Like people mark them up. In fact, I mean, I know demonstrators that purchase the stuff in bulk and then sell it after it's done for higher prices. It happens. I don't like that it happens, but it happens. So these are the colors that are retiring. And then with these colors, you have the ink pad. You can get them in a bundle. And then you can get the, those aren't retiring, the markers. So these are the markers for that set. Did y'all know that you can re-ink your markers with your re-inkers from your stamp pads? So your markers will last longer. And then the re-inkers. So, and then like this paper here, this will be retiring. This is 6x6. It's these really fun, like just basic designs. So if you want that. So anything in the 2021 through 2023 in color selection, you will want to make sure you pick up. Here's the re-inker, the blends. Oh, I need to pull those blends off my, I need to just double check those and see if I need to pick up any of those, like the soft succulent. I'll probably pick up another pack of those just so I have those blends for a little while longer. And then any of the cardstock. So if you're a fan of any of these colors and you want these, I love this ribbon right here. I actually stuck a couple rolls in my Christmas stuff so that I have it for next Christmas. Re-inkers. So you will just want to pick those up. And then let me see if I can go to and just look at the colors we currently have. Maybe let's go to inks. Let's do brights. Can we look at just the brights? Yeah, let's go right here. So this is the bright collection. This is Bermuda Bay. If they get rid of Bermuda Bay or Coastal Cabana, I'm going to lose my ever-loving mind. Just FYI, you'll want to see that. Like I will have a meltdown. So this is the Brights collection. Now, a color refresh, what a color refresh means is Stampin' Up! Said, I don't know, 10 years ago, every couple years they would do a color refresh. So that means they look at all the colors, they see what's trendy, they see what's popular, and they will take colors out that aren't as popular or aren't as trendy, and they will move in colors that are. That allows colors to come back. That's why Bermuda Bay came back. They brought that back into their lineup. So they can remove colors. And our color families, I think, will stay the same. I don't foresee them changing that. We'll have brights, subtles, regals, and neutrals. And those will stay the same. But the colors within these groups will change. So these are the current color lineup. I hope that Mango Melody goes. I don't really like that color. Those are the only, we should have a fun, like, what do you guys predict will go? So I hope Mango Melody goes. That would be my prediction. And the brights would be Mango Melody. I don't know. I love all the other colors for, oh, I was also so happy when they brought Poppy Parade back. Poppy Parade was an in color and then it went away and then it came back. I know 2 colors that are coming back. None for this category. So I hope Mango Melody goes and we get a different orangey yellow color. Let me see if anybody's making any predictions. Okay, so then let's go to Regals. I just got it. Oh, I clicked just brights. So let's clear. And then let's click. So we did brights. Let's do subtles. Find the ink pads. Okay, here we are with the ink pads. Okay. So for this one, I hope Petal Pink goes and Blushing Bride. I hope we get a different pink. I hate both of these pinks. Anybody else hate these pinks? So I hope both of these go and I hope we get something different. I hope Calypso Coral does not go. What color is that? Is that I was hoping they would list them. What color is this? It's not certainly celery. That's a really old color. Whatever color this is, I hope it goes. So these can go, this whole category can be updated. Let's keep Mint Macaroon, Pear Pizzazz, Calypso Coral, Highland Heather. Balmy Blue can go. I'm ready for that to go and have a different blue. Anybody else? Soft Sea Foam, thank you, that can go. So a whole bunch of these can go. I'm trying to think of the 2 colors. I think the one that I know is coming back, I think it's a Regal. Soft Sea Foam, so that can go. So any other predictions? Anybody else want anything else to go in this category? I feel like this is the category that could get the most updating. All of the soft sea foam, you're all yelling at the screen. You're all yelling at me. Soft sea foam. Kathy said, I don't really care for the pinks and the subtles. Me either. I hate these pinks. I feel like they're both off. It's like they both, like, whenever you're trying to do something, it's like neither one of them really work for it. I don't know. I don't like it. Okay, so let's go back to this. So if you want any of these colors, I mean, yeah, for sure, I will spill all of the news when I find out which colors are going or coming or whatever. I mean, as long as I can. Stampin' Up tells us, like, when we can share things. As soon as I can share, I will share with you guys. I have no problem sharing that kind of news, but until then. Okay, so Regals, this one's hard. So this one's really hard because I love all of the colors. Okay, if Cherry Cobbler goes or Old Olive, I'll lose my ever-loving mind too, because Cherry Cobbler is the color that made me fall in love with Stampin' Up. Many years ago, I just wanted ink pads and I was tired of, like, going to the craft store, buying an ink pad, and then 3 months later having to buy the same ink pad. I wanted something you could re-ink, and I found Stampin' Up online. I called a demonstrator and was like, can you come to a party for me? And she did. We made Christmas cards. We used Cherry Cobbler and Old Olive. If you've ever gone to a craft store and bought red cardstock and then gone back and tried to buy the same red cardstock, you know, it's like so frustrating, because even if it's the same color, it never matches. It just doesn't. It's like the red never matches. So I fell in love with Cherry Cobbler. So if Cherry Cobbler or Old Olive go, ooh, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. But I love all the colors in here. I guess Rich Razzleberry could go. We could get a different But pumpkin pie, like, hello, crushed curry. I don't like, what would I do? They're like the best orange, the best yellow. I guess shaded spruce could go. I've never really loved that. Asian craze. I feel like all of these above need to stay, like all of these. And I think the one that I know that is coming, I think it'll be in the Regal collection. Let me just spill it for you guys. If you remember the color Lost Lagoon, it's coming back. Let's go look at the other color. It's Lost Lagoon, and there is another color that's coming back. We need to go here. Okay, does it show on here? Oh, it does not. There are two colors in this pack of paper that it was like, let the cat out of the bag, and Lost Lagoon is one of them. Pretty Peacock, thank you. Thank you. So where, I think Pretty Peacock would go in, I think Pretty Peacock would go in Regals. Don't you think? So maybe Pretty Peacock could replace Shaded Spruce. I don't think we need 3 greens in this category. I think we need a blue. And I think Pretty Peacock would go in here. I should do like a fun contest, and we should totally like guess and then like see how right we are. Yeah, Renee said I agree. Regals. I think it'll go here. I think it will replace Shaded Spruce. Because these two are just a perfect green. Oh my God, I can't. It's like I start getting like panicked. Like, what if what if the colors I love, like what if they go away? Well, I'll just keep using them, right? I mean, Lost Lagoon and Subtles. Okay, maybe. Let's go back to Subtles. This is kind of fun. Let's go back to Subtles and see what colors are there. Oh, what if Lost Lagoon replaces Balmy Blue? Oh, mind blown. What if it replaces Balmy Blue? Because I don't love Balmy Blue. It could replace Pool Party or Mint Macaroon, because those are pretty close. These two are pretty close. Right? So it could replace this. Now, Evening Evergreen, now that would go into Regals. I'm almost positive. Let's get off Subtles. Now let's look at the Regals. Now that we know those two colors are the ones coming back. I also have had a peek at the new in colors. That I cannot share, but I have had a peek at them. Okay. Where is my set? Where's the set? There it is. Okay, Evening Evergreen may replace Mossy Meadow, but I love Mossy Meadow. I don't know, Evening Evergreen or Mossy Meadow? Oh, that blue is a new in color, Anna. That blue is a new in color. So if you saw, I don't think I have a celebration catalog anymore. I think I threw it away. Yeah. If you joined Stampin' Up during celebrations and you picked the new embossing, the mini blue embossing machine, that color is an in color. So maybe Evening Evergreen here. Renee's like, I love both too. You love both what? The both of the blues or the both of the greens? Yeah, I think that if they keep Evening Evergreen, I think it will have to go into the neutrals. I don't know that they're keeping it though. I'm not positive. Both greens. Yeah. I mean, again, I love Evening Evergreen. I'll just keep it. But if they did move it, it would go into the neutrals. And I don't know. I feel like we have 3 grays. I don't think this 3 gray situation is necessary. They are very different tones of gray for sure. Like this is a brown gray. This is a cool gray. We have to have basic gray. But I could see this, the gray granite came in the last color refresh. So Sahara sand better stay. Crumb cake I could see getting updated. Soft suede I could see getting updated. Oh, early espresso. Oh, please don't let early espresso leave. So listen, any color you really love, make sure you have a re-inker. I've had my re-inkers. Once you have a re-inker, like you probably will never need another re-inker. Like I used to panic and I used to buy like 2 or 3 re-inkers. And then what I realized is you don't, like one re-inker will last you like a lifetime. I mean, I've had all of my ink pads I got at the last color refresh. Which was several years ago, 6 years ago. And I just now started re-inking mine. Like just recently, I had a couple that needed to be re-inked. Please keep early espresso, right? Yeah. So those are the color lineups that those will be updated. The ink colors that are staying. Let's look, ink colors. Okay, the ink colors that are staying are these. These are not going anywhere. These came out last year. So these will be here until next year. So these are good. Gray granite can go, Iona said. I kind of agree. I'm not a fan of gray granite. I don't really use it that often. And I get it mixed up with Sahara sand. And I've messed up where I remember I think it was a paper party. Last year's annual paper party, I used Sahara sand to design my projects, and I sent gray granite cardstock out to everybody because they're so close. So these will stay. And then the other ink colors that will go will be these. So I predict if they keep any of these, I hope they do not keep this color. I hope they don't. Please, for the love, get rid of this color that I cannot pronounce. I've never even used it. I've never once used this color. I predict that if they keep any of these, it may be evening evergreen or soft succulent. Polished pink is too much like melon mambo. That's my thought. That is my thought. Let's see, can we do what, do we have like a whole bundle of colors? We could look at all the colors at once. Oh, maybe if I unclick in color. Probably not. I guess not. What would be one color? I guess for me, my one color, well, here's the color, all the different colors. I think for me, the one color that I just do not want them to get, if I could only pick one color to save, like what's the one color you would save? Mine would be Bermuda Bay. That would be mine, which is Bermuda Bay right there. One color that I would be like, just get rid of it. Aside from the end color, I feel like the end colors don't count because I'm used to them going away every 2 years. The one that I would be like, just get rid of it, I can't stand it, would be Mango Melody. That would be the one. What is everybody's, like, the one color you would save, the one color you would get rid of? That might have been my UPS dude. No. Funny enough, I was on the phone with one of my friends, as everybody kind of chimes in, and I'll read your responses. I was on the phone with one of my friends, and she lives in Pennsylvania, and my UPS guy, Matt, came and dropped something off. And she said, and like, I had my headset in, and she said, Have a good day, Matt. And I laughed and I said to my UPS guy, I said, my friend said, have a good day. Like, you're here so often that even like my friends like know who you are. They don't even live in the same state. Get rid of pinks. Keep evening evergreen. Anna is a fan of evening evergreen. So keep evening evergreen and just get rid of those pinks. Renee said it's a hard question. Okay, everybody pick one color to save and one color to eliminate. My save would be Bermuda Bay. What's that like? Isn't there like a game show or something like where you can save? Like you get to save something and like, I don't know, we don't watch much of that. Oh, the Dancing with the Stars this year. Like one of the, you could save one of the people in the bottom two. So my save would be Bermuda Bay and my get rid of would be Mango Melody. Kathy. Kathy said you should start a campaign now to save Bermuda Bay. Oh, I should. You guys, my whole office is like, it's funny. My family was like, it started with Andrew. He was like, what's your favorite color? And then I was like, ask Daddy what my favorite color is. And he saw what my favorite color was. And he was like, he said some color. And I was like, are you crazy? Like Bermuda Bay is all over our house. My whole office is Bermuda Bay, teal and black. My kitchen is in light teal and black. My living room in the summertime is teal, like the colors of my website, basically. Teal, pink, like Poppy Parade, pink, Bermuda Bay, like an orangish color, like a pumpkin pie. So I was like, how do you people not know that teal is my favorite color? I mean, they don't call it Bermuda Bay because I'm the psycho Stampin' Up person, so I call it Bermuda Bay. But I'm like, how do you people not know this? Yeah, so those would be my picks. So Carol says save pool party. Oh, let Mary Merlot go. I'm with you. Mary Merlot. This is Mary Merlot right here. I could do without that color. I think I've used it once or twice. But I was never a fan of that. That came with our last color refresh when they added other colors to the neutral. They added red and greens and blues to the neutral category. Yeah, Mary Merlot can go. I'm not a fan of it. Not a fan of that one. Yeah, Carol said, I don't think I've ever used it. I don't think I ever have either. Now, Rich Razzleberry or Blackberry Bliss, those could go too. I rarely use those. Rich Razzleberry has been around for 1,000 years. I think it's time that can go. Blackberry Bliss is a mess to use. I don't know what it is about that color, that ink, that stamp pad. Every time I use it, everything is stained for days. Mary Merlot, Renee agrees. Mary Merlot can go and Evening Evergreen can stay. Lots of Evening Evergreen fans. I used it in a paper pumpkin once. Oh, Mary Merlot. Renee says she used that in a paper pumpkin once. Oh, I bet I know which one it was. Yeah, so I'm with you. Mary Merlot can go. Lots of Evening Evergreen fans. I just became an Evening Evergreen fan this last Christmas. Didn't like it before, but then it may be a different purple. But we do have Highland Heather and Gorgeous Grape, which I think is a great purple range. Linda said I can't use Raspberry Bliss. It gets everywhere. It does. I don't know what it is with that color or that Blackberry Bliss is like, it's a mess. It like jumps off the ink pad and goes everywhere and stains everything for days. Yeah, so maybe these could go. Like when you look at the color lineup, that's really what Stampin' Up looks at. They look at the whole color lineup together and they see what's not working and like what if there's something else that's more trendy. So like, what's this one? Cajun Craze. So that goes like kind of in the pinks, but like Blushing Bride and Petal Pink, that can go. Mango Melody can go. I don't know, soft saffron, so saffron, not soft saffron, so saffron, and Daffodil Delight. They could do something with those two. Soft Seafoam can go. And then look at all these greens. They got to do something with these greens. We have 1, 2, 3. Well, it's an in color. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different green, 8 different greens. We need to do something about that. We don't need 8 greens, right? So maybe some different greens are going to come. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, Linda. So those are my updates for today. I wanted to share about those online exclusives. If you want any of those items, please place an order right away. And then again, with these colors, I just know they go so fast. It's like they're not like all of a sudden. It's like, oh, it's fine. They're in stock. And then literally you wake up one morning and like everything is gone. And you're like, what has happened? So if you want any of those things, the online exclusives, any of these colors, please get them. I will post a new host code on Facebook here and in the YouTube description. I will post the host code for March. I have one opened, but I don't think I've posted it. So I will post that. And then if you have any questions, please let me know. If you have questions and you're catching the replay on Facebook, let me know. If you're catching it on YouTube, let me know for that. And I will be back tomorrow for Project Life Thursday, where I am working through my Project Life album. And as always, you guys, I am just so thankful for you guys. Any of you that have showed up here to chat with me and connect. Again, I love doing that. It is why I started doing this. I just love to create fun paper crafts and I love to share it. So thank you for being here, for watching my videos and just being so supportive and understanding. I'm always so thankful for all of the support. It's not to say that I don't get the hate comments or the nasty comments, or I just got a really long email actually. For my the sell that I did of all the product, I got a really long, it was kind of a nasty email about what I'm doing as a demonstrator or how I'm doing it. And I just think there's so much that goes into it that people don't understand. And so I just am always so thankful for the kindness and for everybody that's always like, do what you have to do. And we're here to support you. I just appreciate that. So let me go ahead and stop sharing my screen. And then I will be back tomorrow with Project Life Thursday. And I'll get back to all the comments. I always try to answer comments and get back to you, particularly if you're on YouTube and you didn't catch this live. Please feel free to chime in with your predictions for the color refresh and what colors are going and staying, what colors you love, what colors you hate, and I will reply to them. So I hope everybody has a great day. If you're in California dealing with this crazy weather, please stay safe. Or if you're having crazy weather where you're at, please stay safe. It is craziness out there. And we'll be on spring break, as weird as it feels, because it feels like we're in the middle of winter, you know, with this weather. We will be on spring break next week. So I'm hoping to catch up on some sleep, decompress a little bit. Everybody can just be home. We're not waiting on information to come in. And I'm hoping to get some crafting done. So I hope you guys have a good day, and I will chat with you guys later.